Hello, guys. Before I start tonight, can I just do a quick survey? How many of you here are religious or believe in some sort of higher power? Show of hands. Yeah? Okay, great, because I'm starting a cult. I haven't quite come up with the gist of it yet, but I was thinking something simple. We create problems for people and then gaslight them into thinking we're the only ones who can solve it for some compensation. But then I was told that's just a consultancy firm. So we're still working on that. I am just joking, of course. I could never be a cult leader. I have commitment issues. I can't even commit to being non-religious. See, I want to have some faith, right? Like, it's all neatly packaged, for religious people, but sometimes it gets a little bit shady. But I don't want to be non-religious either, because when something goes wrong in a non-religious person's life, they only have themselves to blame. And that's just masochistic. So I'm semi-religious. Maybe some of you can relate to this. It's quite hard being a semi-religious person, because I don't believe in any religion 100%, but as a consequence of this, I will believe in anything and everything. Like, I love learning about other people's cultures, but don't tell me your superstitions, because every time I spill salt, it's like... When I was a kid, my parents told me that if you pointed at the moon, it would cut your ears off. For years, I refused to acknowledge the existence of the moon. I had to join a support group in order to regain my respect for the moon. But I had to leave the support group quite early because it got a bit toxic. As you can imagine, the kind of demographic that would be in there, everyone wanted to be the alpha of the werewolf pack. I mean, what did I expect, right? Like, it's what you get with organized religion. Anyway, if you're wondering, I actually identify as a half Buddhist, half Hindu. They're not incompatible religions. You're familiar with the concept of reincarnation, yeah? Yeah? So, basic idea of it is, if you do good in this life, you come back into better circumstances in the next, right? Something called karma is keeping track of your good deeds and your bad deeds. So, it's kind of like believing in Santa Claus. On crack. This is a seasonal joke. And at this dustings to a child, okay, I used to think that it was something akin to respawning in a video game when you die. You get to come back as this powerful new character to play the same game. So I used to go to bed every night praying so hard to God that I would reincarnate in my next life as a straight white boy. Lots to unpack there. But I specified that I didn't want to be a racist white boy. It's important. Because if not, in my next life, I'd come back as a chicken. Guys, nobody cares about chicken. It's quite sad for them. Anyway. So it's always interesting to see how things come together with my family. Like, whenever they gather for religious events like family funerals. I'm not a fan of dark humor, are you? We'll roll with it. So 2 funerals ago, we had Hindu proceedings going on and something Buddhist was going on. There was an old lady yelling at everyone, and there was a Catholic priest. Which is interesting because nobody in my family is Catholic. But you have to cover all grounds, right? Better safe than sorry. And I kind of envisioned that for myself, at my own funeral, a kind of choose-your-own-adventure scenario for the afterlife. I could either go to heaven or hell, because I'm gay. Or I could come back as a white boy. You can decide if that's a reward or a punishment. Anyway, these are my ramblings on religion. Thank you very much.